Yes, my friends, it is a miracle. DC Comics and Warner Brothers have shockingly avoided redhead race swapping. Finally, they've got a character. It's got red hair. And they say, hey, let's cast some girl that looks like the character. They did it. They did it with Bridget Regan as Poison Ivy in the CW's Batwoman. It's coming to you soon. This is coming from Bounding Into Comics. I'm Adam Post. Who's Adam Post? I'm publisher of more than 1,000 independent comics of my own. I'm also the publisher of College of the Dead and The Mermaids. I am writing something new. It's very cool. I can't tell you what it is yet. DC and Warner Brothers shockingly avoiding the redhead race swapping. What is redhead race swapping? What is Adam Post talking about? Well, somehow in mainstream film and TV production, Spider-Man's redheaded girlfriend became a not redheaded girlfriend and her race changed. Same happened with Orphan Annie. Same happened with Jimmy Olsen. Same happened with Starfire. Same happened with Triss. To be honest with you, I don't know who the hell Triss is, but the same happened with Triss. Same happened with The Little Mermaid. Same happened with Hulk Girl, Electro. It goes on and on. They change them up, but not in the case of this. Did you ever think this would happen? Did you ever think they would actually cast someone that looks like the character? Put what you think in the comments below. It can now be said that Hollywood's streak of race-swapping redheads has been broken. Now, anything can happen, but it doesn't look like they're going to change. Because at least temporarily, DC and Warner Brothers Television have announced they will be sticking to the red-headed Bridget Regan. Beautiful girl playing a very cool-looking character. According to Variety actress Bridget Regan, who played Russian sleeper agent and World War II-era Black Widow Dottie Underwood in Marvel's short-lived Agent Carter, will play ecoterrorist Poison Ivy when the green-thumbed metahuman debuts in Batwoman's third season. How about that? She's the iconic DC supervillain for season 3. She's got red hair. The character has red hair. It's perfect. The former Pamela Isley was teased at the end of Batwoman's last season when not only her name was mentioned, but a vial of her chemicals washed up on Gotham's shore and subsequently began to sprout a few vines. So you know that's Poison Ivy. How could they do this? How could they stay so on brand and in continuity? What were they thinking? Well, maybe it's because she's a villain. Maybe it's possible. They're like, well, we don't need to, have any stereotypes. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. It's really kind of hard to believe. Ivy's returning with a vengeance to live action after a brief several-year hiatus from television. Maybe it's because they've got Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn was a very popular character before they kind of messed her up a bit. Maybe they figure they can, get some action going with the Batwoman show because it's not been doing so well. She last popped up from the soil in Gotham, where her childhood self was portrayed by Claire Foley, while her full-grown adult version was played by Peyton List. In a more famous turn, Uma Thurman portrayed her in Batman and Robin, which is arguably what really brought Pam's character to the mainstream, because you really hadn't seen that in mainstream movies or TV shows yet. You've not seen Poison Ivy. Uma Thurman comes in. Boom. Now people know who Poison Ivy is, and there's some interest created. Alongside, of course, her iconic appearances in Batman, the animated series. Are you interested in this? Do you think this is cool? To me, I think it's cool. Why? Because they've kind of broken a mold. Maybe they're going to go ahead and start casting actors that look like the characters in the comics and keep continuity. Continuity is so important for comics. I mean, it's fine, if you want to have characters that have different backgrounds and things like that. But if you have a main character and you expect the main character to look like the way you had them look in the, like what if the character had purple hair? Like what they did with Starfire. Look at the hair of Starfire. That's not the Starfire you expected to see if you followed the comics. Even aside from the skin color, just like that's a terrible presentation of the character. So you kind of ruin it for the core audience. They call it fan service. It's like it's not fan service. It's just if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna do a Batman thing, or if you're gonna do Poison Ivy, you're gonna do Harley Quinn, you have to do it consistent with what people are expecting. Otherwise, it's incredibly, really it's a big loss. I don't know. Tell me what you're thinking about that in the comments below. I'd love to know what you think. Make sure you subscribe to this amazing channel. Click the bell for notifications if you want to get more videos like this. Also, you can check out my book, College of the Dead, shipping immediately, in print, of course. Same with The Mermaids, now in print, ships immediately. And I will see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.